What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the podcast, Messy Media. This is episode 4, and for those of you who have checked us out on YouTube, this is our first video podcast we will be posting. Sorry, Mike. But welcome back. So let's just dive in here. In case you guys don't know, my name is Zach. Welcome. This is my Messy Media podcast. I usually break it down with this is Messy Media because everything's a mess, and I get involved in a smorgasbord of variety of media things. Welcome back, my co-host, Mr. Noah Ramsey, aka Aerofractal.
What's going on? What's going on?
We actually, we set up our cameras tonight. It is it's midnight, basically. And we were just hanging out. We were like, podcast? We just decided to
It's a weekend. Tomorrow's Saturday. We don't got anything going on.
Just figured now was a good time to start a podcast. So, we're just going to chat, have a quick little tea sesh here.
Little tea sesh?
Yeah, give you guys caught up here. We haven't recorded a podcast in several months. My bad.
It's been 3 or 4 months.
Yeah, it's been a while. But it's just because we had life going on. It's definitely been more than 3 or 4 months because it's been 3 months since my wedding.
True.
Update,
Speaking
I got married.
Of which.
Update for the podcast. But if you know me, you know I got married back in September. And, big stuff going on. What else is new? The other big thing, we started streaming since the last podcast episode. Mm-hmm. I think we both started and stopped streaming and have restarted streaming since the last podcast was recorded.
That is definitely true. You stopped streaming because you stopped streaming. I stopped streaming because my computer died.
Yeah, that's our first topic of conversation here is... Ramsey pulled what we in the IT department we call it an ID10T error. ID10T error. Yeah. He plugged his grandmother's corrupted hard drive into his computer, and of course, whatever corrupted her hard drive just ate his to pieces.
I made a grave mistake. I made a grave mistake.
That was definitely not your brightest moment for sure.
No. Well,
that's okay though.
I thought I could get away with it because I was working it from Linux.
Uh-huh.
And no.
But you still have Windows running, it still knew where all your data was. It still ate through your hard drive like nothing.
I know. I should have unplugged all of my stuff before.
Oh, yeah, for
sure.
sure.
I didn't. So that was my bad.
That's all right. You rebuilt, formatted your hard drive and everything and started over.
Yeah, I'm still dealing with the aftermath.
The repercussions of it, yeah.
I'm not back to where I was before. That's for sure.
That's all right, though.
I'm still installing games and programs.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to take a while.
It's okay. We'll figure it out.
So, that happened.
Yeah, that happened. So that's why Ramsey took a break from streaming for a little while. I took a break just because life got busy and I had a lot going on. And Kenzie actually started streaming. My wife started streaming back in June. She started streaming. And I've been only streaming on YouTube and Facebook because that's where I have most of my audience. But she picked it up on Twitch. And she started streaming about the same time that I stopped streaming. So we had a bit of an overlap, but... Then she just took over and did that, and she was doing really, really well for a minute. She hit Twitch affiliate and everything.
I was when she hit Twitch affiliate, I was in the process of trying to do the same.
Right.
And it got to the point where I kind of quit streaming because she was streaming so much.
I know she was streaming literally every single night for a while, but she's doing so well, and we can't ignore the fact that she was doing so much better than you and I were doing because she's a girl and she's playing Call of Duty.
So everyone on Twitch was like,
"Oh yeah, girl, oh girl." But hey, whatever. You got to take advantage of what you got working for you there.
Yep.
But yeah, so I think we're all gonna kind of pick back up and do a few more media projects. I think just life got so busy, dude.
2020 was nuts.
I know, it's been rough. We're officially in the last week of the year, basically.
We were streaming when we were stuck at home a lot.
Yeah, when we had pandemic time to just sit at home from work.
And then both of us went back to work.
Right.
And
like I said, I got married.
Didn't have time to stream.
A lot of stuff going on.
I have switched jobs. I lost a job. I'm at a different employer now.
Just had a lot going on. So I mean, it's been good, though. We took a little break. We had fun with it. Took a little break from the podcast and stuff like that. But I noticed just even in the last like couple of weeks, you and I have kind of been creeping back into our media projects. Like you're back in Ableton like almost every night. And I started picking back up more of my video edits and stuff like that. I still have my own wedding video to edit. I got to do that.
Yeah, you definitely need to do that.
It's going to be a pretty sweet wedding edit, actually, if I don't say so myself. It's going to be pretty sweet because we actually shot it part wedding video, part vlog, which is so... that really summarizes Ken's and I together, which is really great. So
yeah,
I'm gonna do that.
That's going to be really cool.
It's going to be a fun edit.
I
started playing around with some of the footage, but I haven't actually got anything in the timeline yet in lockdown. But
yeah,
it'll be fun stuff. So yeah, we did a lot. We had a lot going on this year, so we took a little break from streaming, and then we're kind of picking back up, and we took a break from the podcast. That's why it's been so long. But I'm itching to get back into this. I was just telling Ramsey a minute ago, I'm so itching, dude, to like get my DJ set up in here in this studio.
I want to see that, especially now that you're on TikTok more.
Yeah,
I think if you just posted like, you know, transition clips and stuff.
I want to post some of my, like, I have my top 5 favorite transitions I do when DJing, and I want to put clips together because they're really original. I've completely created myself and stuff like that. So
you could stream sets too.
I would love to stream sets on TikTok because I posted a few TikTok videos this year, and I got a couple of them that kind of blew up moderately, nothing crazy. I think I had my highest video, which was nothing creative I did at all, which is kind of annoying. We're going to talk about TikTok's algorithm for a second because I posted several good, like, actual, like, I put a lot of work in these clips, some clips from my streams, stuff like that, and none of those did anything,
And
really.
then you duetted someone else's video. And
Yeah, I duetted
like
one dude's
millions
video.
Of views.
Yeah, if you guys want to check it out, it's at Z Messina on TikTok, the same as everywhere else. But yeah, I posted one video. I duetted a guy. He does let me try that again.
Works.
He does VFX work, and his name's Cash VFX. If you've seen this, buddy, we should collab. He did a video doing special effects on the side of the Nationwide building, and I work at Nationwide, so I duetted his video with me in front of the building, being like, hey, I'm the electrician here. He made the lights in his VFX thing. He made the lights play Tetris on the side of the building, which was super sweet.
It was really cool, yeah.
Yeah, it was super cool. And I saw that on TikTok, and like on my For You page, I was like, dude, no way. He's doing VFX with the lighting on the side of the building. My job at Nationwide is I'm the lighting technician at the Nationwide. I do a lot of the low voltage stuff, but that has been my job for the last like 5 years, is being the lighting guy at Nationwide. So lights are my responsibility. So seeing him do that, I was like, oh, duet, and I got like 650,000 views or something stupid like that.
Yeah, it was crazy.
It's nuts.
You've been posting on TikTok for a while, haven't you?
I've been posting on TikTok. I think I downloaded TikTok about the time I started really getting into Warzone, so like probably March.
You've got a decent collection of clips, though.
I do have a nice little collection. I've been posting fairly regularly. I wish I'd been posting more, but
what would you say is about your average view count on anything you post?
let's. It's probably
Take out the.
Oh, my volume's all the way up. Wow.
Take out the trending ones, the ones that hit the For You page.
The trending
and
ones.
stuff.
I'm somewhere between 1 and 5,000 views per
1 and 5,000.
TikTok.
Okay.
Some of my videos go down to like I only have like 300 views, but some of my videos go up to like 4,000 or 5,000.
Yeah. So I was hesitant about posting on TikTok for the longest time. The first TikTok I posted was dumb.
Yeah.
And it got almost 2,000 views. It hit the For You page, and it got almost 2,000
Dude, they
views.
give you a boost, man. They really want to get you out there.
Yeah.
It's good stuff, though. I mean, like, you really can, like, I don't think there's been another social media platform. I know that virality has been around since the internet, you know, like, going YouTube viral and stuff like that. But, dude, nothing is more volatile than TikTok is right now. Like, nothing has the potential of making you an overnight internet sensation like TikTok does.
Vine was there.
Vine was right there with it.
Vine was TikTok 1.0.
Right.
And a lot of the people who exploded on the internet came from Vine.
Oh, yeah. That's how, like, Liza Koshy, David Dobrik, people like that blew up.
Yeah.
Because they started on Vine. They, posted all consistently, whatever. But I'm talking, like, even Vine, yes, you had, like, the one-off, like, goofy lines, like, Hurricane Katrina, more like Hurricane Tortilla, right? Yeah. That kid, like, blew up overnight, whatever. But when's the last time you saw a video from him, right? Yeah. But then there was people like, like David Dobrik that like, or Liza Koshy specifically, like that would like post consistently all the time and blow up. And now I'm seeing a lot more people like that on TikTok than I ever did on Vine.
And now people like Liza Koshy are doing TV shows.
She's in full blockbuster movies.
Yeah.
She has a Hulu series and she's in movies and what. She was in Medea Halloween or whatever. Like she's actually blowing up. Which is really cool to see stuff like that, but like that, obviously progression. But dude, I'm seeing TikToks like a guy I started following on TikTok. If you guys have seen him, his name's Connor Del Rio, but he started this goofy. Why he went viral is he started doing Walmart Deadpool.
I've seen this guy. I follow him.
I love it. His movie he's a co-star in a movie in theaters right now called Half Brothers.
Is he really?
Yeah, just like released like last week or whatever. But I've been seeing him post about it, and I didn't know it was going to be in theaters until. Because I haven't gone to see a movie like literally all year. It's literally February was the last time I saw a movie in theaters.
I haven't seen a movie since last year, dude.
Dude.
Summertime last year is the last time I've set foot in a movie theater.
Dude, I miss movies so bad right now.
Yeah.
We thought about going the other day, which is why I looked it up, but I was like, dude, Half Brothers is in theaters.
Are theaters back open?
They are. Well, obviously with restrictions like everything else is, but yes, they are back open. You can go see a movie in theaters if you want to. Mm-hmm. I've been to a couple drive-ins, but that's not the same. Obviously, I love drive-in. I think it's fantastic.
I haven't even been to a drive-in, so you still got me beat there.
Yeah, I love that type of stuff. Ken's and I were going to go on our honeymoon. We were going to go to a theater. We're like, what a great time. Theaters are just now opening back up, whatever. And we got
Nothing
there.
was playing.
We got there late. Nothing was playing.
Yeah.
It was all reruns of stuff, whatever. It was like a couple good new movies. I tell you a movie, man, we jump topics a lot. We do jump topics a lot.
We do jump topics a lot.
Whatever.
I want to hear about this movie though. So
okay, yeah, dude, a movie I really, really want to see is Tenet. Yes. And that just came out on digital download and DVD release and stuff like that. But I wish I would have gotten to see that in theaters because I heard it was an experience.
Yeah.
I want to go see that movie. That looks fantastic. I'll probably just rent it online or whatever.
Yeah, I definitely want to see that one as well.
I'm really thinking about with all the new movies that are coming out. There's a ton of movies that are going to go to theaters next year, but in order to actually make their money, a ton of movies sold the rights to the movie straight to HBO Max. And I don't have HBO Max. Mm-hmm. I have everything but HBO Max. I have Netflix, Hulu, Prime Video, Disney Plus, ESPN Plus, whatever. I have all that.
That makes sense because I've been noticing more and more, especially with the base streaming services like Hulu and Disney Plus and stuff, but especially with Hulu, anything you want to watch, you need the subscriptions for.
You need
everything's HBO, everything's Showtime. You can't. There's hardly anything left.
HBO Max is blowing up right now more than it ever has for sure. Yeah. I think they're taking advantage of how the pandemic is affecting the movie industry.
Those big channel companies like HBO and Showtime are realizing that they're making more money, and they realize that they can make even more money if they take the shows and movies that they already have out on the platforms and make them exclusive.
Just to HBO Max.
Because
I guarantee you, and I don't know the numbers on this, but I guarantee you HBO as a network is making more money from their online streaming service than they ever did on television.
Yep.
There's no doubt because they're still getting ad revenue on their streaming service.
You got to think about it now. Who buys cable anymore?
Dude, I haven't had cable. I've never had cable out on my own.
And the people who buy cable...
Since I moved out on my own, I've never had cable.
And the people who do buy cable, they're not going to pay the extra $100
for HBO
a month to have that channel.
No. And the people who buy cable are still probably going to pay some for streaming subscriptions. Like, my mom has cable and still pays for Netflix and Hulu and stuff.
My parents have cable, and they still pay for all the streaming services.
I do not have cable. I got to be honest, I have no interest in cable.
Me
The only reason that, I remember the only reason for a while ago that my mom was thinking about getting rid of her cable, and they were like, well, we got to keep cable. Why? Oh, because Adam wants to watch the Bucks. And I was like, oh, yeah, obviously. He needs Big Ten.
Yeah, that's my dad's thing.
Yeah, got to have sports channels on there.
Has to have sports and
truthfully,
and
I could not give two craps, dude. You couldn't pay me to give two craps. Maybe a crap and a half, but, I don't care. I don't care about sports channels. Anyway, so that's why, they kept cable so they could watch stuff like that. But I don't feel like I miss anything. Not having cable.
Yeah, I don't either.
I get all of my news or media of what's happening in the world. All of that is fed to me in short highlight reels on social media.
Yeah, and
every single day.
I'm to the point now where even movies and stuff, I don't even watch the whole movie anymore.
Yeah,
I'll go watch clips of what I want to see.
Your PC just went to sleep.
did, didn't it?
I hope that didn't.
No, it's just the screen.
Oh, okay, cool.
Didn't go actually asleep.
I hope
We're good.
Yeah. We're recording video. My camera right here next to me is recording Ramsey's shot, which looks like this, and Ramsey's camera is right here and next to him, and it's recording me. But you can see my camera in the monitor right there. So this is a little bit of Ramseyception here.
Yeah.
This is what we call picture-in-picture video editing. Yeah, this is really high-tech stuff right here.
We're gonna switch topics again.
Are we?
Yeah. Do you remember when picture-in-picture first came out? I don't know if it was a cable box feature.
Yeah, as far as like digital stuff.
I remember the first time I ever.
Oh, you mean as far as watching on cable television? Because picture-in-picture as a concept has been around before that.
Has it?
Yes, because
Okay.
it was actually an editing technique.
The first time I ever saw picture-in-picture was when we had a cable box, and I was able to put another channel
on the lower left.
On the lower left.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I do remember that.
That was the first
sweet.
time I ever saw picture-in-picture, and I was like, no way.
Yeah.
That
was pretty. I like remember thinking that was like, oh no way, I get to watch. No. But then I realized like, why am I ever trying to watch two shows at once? And I can't even hear both of them at once, so it doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
And what we ended up using it for, if anything, was like, my dad hates commercials, hates them with a passion. I get it. I don't blame him, but he can't stand TV commercials, and he
finds something else.
Yeah, he'll find something else. He'll either flip channels, or he for a minute was like flipping over to the picture-in-picture.
That's what my grandpa does.
Yeah.
He has to have commercial fare. And if there's nothing on, like if he'll switch to the commercial fare channel and it's commercials, he'll find a different channel.
Oh, see, my dad would just hit mute.
Yeah, no.
Every time commercials are on, he'd mute.
Grandpa cannot stand to have commercials on his TV at all.
Commercials are always so much louder than the original.
They are.
Than what you're watching, the program you're watching. It's just like, ugh.
The funny thing is they started doing that because they knew people would get up during commercials and leave the room.
So they would make them slightly louder so you could...
I don't think people get up during commercials anymore, though. Like...
I mean, I get up every time something's not actively happening on my screen. Like, if I'm playing Warzone...
Yeah.
And I'm in the lobby, I'm like, oh, gotta get up and go get a snack or whatever. I don't even have to always get a snack, but I do.
Well, I mean, they do call you Snackery for a reason.
Hey, you don't get that nickname lightly. It takes skill to get a nickname like Snackery Messina. We actually had that at our wedding. You saw that, right?
I did.
Yeah, on the baskets. We had we didn't have dessert. We had snack baskets at our wedding. It was fantastic, and we had we bought like a dozen like wicker baskets from the thrift store, and we filled them full of what my stepmother affectionately referred to as, your baskets look like a stoner packed them, because they had Twinkies and Ho-Hos and Fruit by the Foot and Gushers and I mean everything in there, Reese's and Starburst and Kit Kats and everything.
Yeah,
and,
it was pretty great. Honestly.
And then we had a little tag on each one that says, "I now pronounce you Mr. and Mrs. Snackery Messina," and I thought that was hilarious.
That's awesome.
Cute wedding stuff.
Yeah, that fits you pretty well.
Right. I know. Tell me about it.
So, topics. We're switching a whole bunch.
We are. It's okay. If you guys are keeping up, I applaud your efforts. I really do. If you're not, then thanks for stopping by. We'll see you in the next one. I don't know.
So what do we got next?
Okay, so we talked about how we started streaming and stuff like that, but let's talk about some of the games that we're playing here.
Yeah. So what's going on in your gaming world?
So I've been playing Warzone pretty consistently since like the beginning of the pandemic, since like early March or whatever. Yeah. I bought Modern Warfare like back last November or whatever, but obviously when Warzone came out, that was a huge craze. It was really big, so I started playing that a lot. And then when I got pandemicked from work, you weren't even here anymore. You just went home to your parents and just hung out there.
I was gone for like 6 months.
Yeah, well, yeah, not quite that long, but I wish it would we would have had a little more time for stuff like that. Yeah. It is what it is. But no, I had 7 weeks off work starting in the middle of March and then through April. And I started playing Warzone, and I was having fun with it. And my cousin Sam was coming over here and just hanging out. And Sam and his girlfriend Jaden were coming over here and hanging out with Ken's and I because they didn't have work either. And, Jay was off college and stuff like that. They hung out here for like that entire 7 weeks and then some, just because they had nothing else going on. And I was playing Warzone. Sam brought his PlayStation over. He and I started playing duos together.
They moved in, basically.
They basically did move in for a while. We were playing Spike Ball and Warzone every day. It was honestly like it was a once in a lifetime opportunity. It was fantastic. Nothing like that will ever happen again. Like that was so great. Anyway,
unless they lock us down again.
That's fair. That's fair. So we had
you playing duos.
Yes, with Sam and I playing duos. Ken's wanted to start switching in with us, and then Ken's was like, okay, I want to play with you guys all the time now, and went and bought a third PlayStation for the house. Like, I had mine, Sam had his, and then Ken's was like, I want my own. And I was like, okay, like, Ken's and I shared a PlayStation. It was just, like, the house PlayStation, you know?
Yeah.
And it's what we watch Netflix on in the living room and stuff like that. Now we don't even have a PlayStation in the living room because what happened was I was on the TV. Sam had another monitor behind me, right? Duos, okay?
Yep.
Ken's wanted to start playing. We set up a third monitor in the living room. So all three of us sitting in the living room playing Warzone together, right? Then I started streaming and moved in here, and I started playing back here, and I moved monitors around, got new monitors, stuff like that.
Yep.
So my PlayStation was in here. Ken's was on the big TV. Sam was on the little monitor. Then Jaden started playing and really, really wanted to play. And Jaden went and bought her own PlayStation and downloaded Warzone. So then we had 4 PlayStations.
Wait. She bought her own this?
She bought her own PlayStation just to play Warzone.
I was under the impression she had already had
No.
PlayStation.
She didn't get a stimulus check because she was in college, but she did get some of her college tuition back because she wasn't living on campus anymore. Her living fees and stuff like that.
So she bought a PlayStation.
Yeah, she's got like a couple $1,000s back from that. And she was like, I don't know, is it worth it? I was like, yes, it's worth it. So we had 4 PlayStations, and we had 3 of them in the office or in the living room.
Yeah.
And I was here in the office. And we had quads rolling, and I am impressed with my internet bandwidth here in the house for keeping up with that.
Not to
we
mention,
made several comments on how impressive that was.
Now that I'm back and also playing multiplayer.
So Ramsey's over here playing Destiny, and we have 4 of us in the house playing Call of Duty at the exact same time. And I don't think we really lag.
No.
We don't have any serious lag.
The internet does not skip a beat here.
Oh, dude, it's impressive. I mean, like, we've had our ups and downs with this internet, but, like, I was so impressed. I was like, dude, Spectrum, way to step it up during the pandemic right now.
Seriously,
Like,
they kept it running.
Clutch, bro. The other day, you and me and Kens were all streaming at the exact same time. I went to TikTok, and you were on Twitch.
I did notice during that when
it was a little buffery there.
when we were triple streaming, I dropped frames towards the end.
Triple streaming and
triple gaming, yeah. I dropped frames towards the end
I
of
was
my
dropping
stream.
frames too, so was Ken's, but it's whatever.
It was not bad, though.
Honestly, it's not bad. But so during the pandemic, we had that. 3 PlayStations in there, 1 in here. Then Ken started streaming and moved hers upstairs. So then Sam was on the big TV, Jaden's on the monitor, and that's how we kind of stayed for the rest of the summer while we were playing. Every time they'd come over, we'd set up like that, and we'd have all 4 of us, and we still squat up all the time and stuff like that. It's super fun. So they're supposed to come over tonight, but they got busy, and Sam had to go pick up my grandmother from the airport and stuff like that.
So what else are you playing besides Warzone?
Okay, so I played Warzone. You and I played Apex on your stream one time, and that was literally the only time I played Apex.
Yeah, it's fun.
Have you played it all since then?
No.
Yeah, me neither. So we should hop back on and do that sometime. But what sucks is that stream didn't even get saved, man.
I know.
It wasn't even up on the.
I'm really
Twitch
upset.
After that.
I don't have a file because Twitch only keeps broadcasts for 2 weeks.
I know. That one didn't even stay for 2 weeks because I wish I would have been able to go get some clips from it. Bro, we pulled we had a second place. Did we?
Yeah, second round we won.
Man, I swear I thought we lost in second place. No, you're right. We did get a dub, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. Our second game.
Maybe we did get second place. We
got so close.
Either we got a dub or we got really close.
I don't know, something like that. But we played that one time. That was super fun. Obviously, I've been playing Breath of the Wild and stuff like that, just because that game's
amazing,
so good. And
I'm playing Hitman 2. Right?
I was playing Hitman 2 for a while. I still got to finish that. I bought Hitman 2 because I saw, Hitman 2 just came out, super fun. Sam said he was going to get it, so I was like, all right, I'll get it too.
Yep.
So I got Hitman 2, and then I realized I was missing pieces of the story because the last Hitman I had played before was Hitman Absolution, and that was like 6 or 7 years ago.
Yeah.
So I actually went and got Hitman.
Okay.
And then I played Hitman 2.
So you were out of the loop there a little bit.
Yeah, I jumped back, though. I jumped into Hitman 1, played all the way through into Hitman 2, where the story just progresses right on through. And then I need to finish Hitman 2. But then I've just been back and forth with Warzone. Oh, in the middle of that, you helped me get a GameCube emulator, and I played the entirety of Wind Waker. Yep. In the middle of the pandemic, and I'm not even sorry about that. That was so much fun. I loved that, to be honest.
I love having retro emulators.
Oh yeah, we even played that on stream a couple of times. I played mine on TikTok stream a couple of times, and you were playing it on Twitch a couple of times.
Yep.
Yeah, man, dude, I love Zelda games. I'm such a Zelda nerd. I really am. So I played that, and then I just bought Cold War, and it's actually it's downloading right now on my PlayStation because it's brand new, and Warzone just came out with the Cold War integration. So I'm
Zombies and prop hunt.
Yeah, zombies, prop hunt. I'm gonna level up my guns. I heard the matchmaking kind of sucks, but I'll play the campaign, so it'll be fine. That, and then I really, really want to play the second Spider-Man game, Miles Morales. I'm so stoked about that, dude. I'm not like.
Is that gonna be on PlayStation?
It is. Is it on PlayStation 4? It's already out right now. Yeah. I just haven't got it yet.
Speaking of games, a little bit of game news that I found out today from Twitter.
Okay.
So Cyberpunk 2077 just came out.
It got pulled from the PlayStation Network store.
Pulled from the PlayStation store.
I did see that as well. It got pulled today.
Apparently,
they offered everybody refunds.
Refunds, yeah.
Oh my god.
Apparently, it is extremely buggy.
Extremely broken. Yeah.
Which is disappointing because I was really looking forward to that game.
That game's only been in development for the last 8 years.
I know. I almost pre-ordered it.
Yeah.
Because I've been watching it for 8 years.
I know. I've been watching it for a while, and at some point I was just thinking that it wasn't a real game. They just wanted to hang out with Keanu Reeves. So they made up a fake game to play with him.
That's disappointing. I hope they get it fixed up.
They will.
I would love to play it.
Yeah, they'll figure it out and get it patched. I wish that this. I wish there was more like consistency in like. The game maybe came out a while ago, then they started releasing patches or updates and stuff like that. But
that's probably what they should have done. I feel like they
wanted to get it perfect, and then they released it. It's still not perfect. Like it's still
honestly
terrible
with games. If you get the engine right and you get it look good and work,
yeah,
then put it out and do patches.
Yeah,
that's the best way to do it.
That's what Call of Duty does, except for they don't do the patches thing. They just usually leave the bugs in the game for way too long. They had one the other day when the Cold War drop hit. Where you could get they added miniguns to the choppers, which was super cool. Everybody's excited about it, except for if you hop in a chopper, and then right before you wreck the chopper, switch over to the minigun seat. While you're in the animation of picking up the minigun, you'll down, and then you get rezzed, and you get back up, and you are completely invisible and completely invincible.
You gotta be kidding me.
Dead serious, bro. Cannot be shot, cannot be grenaded. Completely invisible,
bro.
Even during executions and everything,
bro.
So you could just own the map for the first, for 2 days. People were just ripping into this, dude. Like it was bad. I only saw 150 TikToks with it. They did a temporary fix by taking the miniguns off the choppers again.
Yeah,
which is good till they get the patch.
Yeah,
but bro, every single game you played, you would not win because at the end of the game there was just somebody invisible that you can't kill. The only way I saw that you were able to kill them was if you ran them over with a car, or they got in a car and you blew the car up, and then you could get them like that.
That's crazy.
It was rough, man. For a second, like wow, you just released Cold War and integrated it into Warzone, and it sucks.
I don't think I've ever seen any bugs to that extent.
It was bad, dude.
In Destiny.
And people were running around and just like opening doors, and someone would be like, huh, and they close the door, and they just open the door, and they close it, and they open it and close it, open and close it. And they're like, oh my god. Or like they would do there'd be two people in a bunker or in a hangar or whatever, and they would down one of them. Right? And they'd be like, where the heck did we just get down from, right? And they'd run over and start rezzing them. And as soon as they got back on their feet, they go, pow, and drop them again. And then they res them, pow, drop them again. And they just go through that for the rest of the game, just annoying them. Just people being internet trolls with this break in the game.
Oh, man, that's terrible.
It's really sucky. Yeah, that's all right, though.
Yeah. So you've been playing those games.
Yeah, I've been having fun with that.
Yeah.
I think the only other game I started playing last week was Hyrule Warriors. Which is supposed to be a continuation of Breath of the Wild. Honestly, really good. I think you really like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got a real let me see. I'm trying to think of a comparison to the game. It's technically a prequel to the game in an alternate timeline or something like that.
Here's my only problem.
Okay.
I still have not finished Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, you should do that.
I know I should.
I only sunk, 200 and some hours in that game. That game is so good, dude. Breath of the Wild was so good. I played it, and then I started over in Master Mode and played the whole campaign through again in Master Mode.
I have a very short attention span.
Yeah.
Zelda requires a lot of attention.
It does. Now, if you were to not do any side quest and just crank through the campaign, which you could do in a very decent, in a pretty reasonable amount of time.
Yeah.
If you were to do that.
Well, there's 13-minute speedruns.
Yeah, exactly. So you could do the campaign, which is basically just you do the 4 Divine Beasts, and then you go straight to
Ganon.
Well, you can get the Master Sword too and make it easier on yourself, and that takes a bit of time. But if you just did the campaign and did that, you could knock that out. And then Hyrule Warriors takes a lot less brain power for sure because it has a lot more of a what's a game that's like a top-down? There's your monitors again. It's like a top-down. You run around and there's just mobs coming at you from all directions, and you're just smoking mobs of people. Something like World of Warcraft or something.
Yeah, and a MOBA.
Okay, yeah. There we go. Something like that.
MOBA, isometric, MMORPG.
Stuff like that. That's what this game is. You basically get to play as the main characters of the game, and even some of the characters you don't get to fight with or play with in Breath of the Wild, but you get to play with them, and it's like a prequel to what happened before the events of Breath of the Wild. It's like a bit of crossover / new timeline thing. Anyway, but you're literally just mowing down mobs upon mobs upon mobs of enemies coming at you.
That sounds pretty cool.
It is pretty sweet. It's a lot of fun. That's why I think you would enjoy this game a lot. Like watching you play stuff like that, like enjoying like Dota and stuff like that. Like, it's a fun game. You'd enjoy it.
That sounds cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably have to get into that.
I'm gonna play it a little bit more. I just haven't got a chance yet, and plus I've just been playing kind of Warzone every night too. So yeah, no shame. I am gonna be playing zombies though. As soon as I finish downloading, dude, I'll hop into zombies. I don't care if it's freaking midnight. I'm gonna shut all the lights off. I'm gonna get so sweaty. It's gonna be great. I haven't played Nazi Zombies since Black Ops 2. It's been a while since I played zombies, man. I tried to play on Black Ops, what is it? Infinite Warfare, Advanced Warfare. I don't remember. Whatever one had zombies in it, and it was like, there was like Nuketown 2099 or something like that, or
it was 3. Black Ops 3.
Black Ops 3. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I didn't like that as much. I didn't enjoy it, but I'm gonna be excited. Wait.
Have you played Black Ops 4?
I didn't know. I stopped playing Call of Duty for a while. I picked it back up in Modern Warfare, but I saw a TikTok earlier today about Nazi zombies, right?
Yeah.
Okay. They're doing thematic stuff in the Nazi zombies realm, so there's like Christmas decorations and stuff like that. And somebody on TikTok goes, yeah, they have Christmas decorations. Wait, what if they have Hanukkah decorations? Oh.
Oh, no.
Maybe we should leave Judaism out of Nazi zombies.
No, they didn't.
He goes, instant regret. You go, what if they have a Hanukkah? Oh, yeah, we should probably just leave the Jews out of this one.
No.
Oh, man. I think I cried laughing.
Oh, no, that's so bad.
It's so funny, though.
Oh, that's so bad.
Oh, man. Okay, can we loop back around now that I brought back up TikTok? So I started posting on TikTok, and I've been on TikTok since like March or whatever, right?
Yeah.
You fought TikTok hard, bro. Hard, bro. Like, you did not want anything to do with TikTok for quite some time.
I had an aversion because
your little sister's on it?
No.
Oh.
No, she's not.
Oh.
She is not allowed on TikTok.
Really? She doesn't even swipe on TikTok or scroll on TikTok?
No, she's not even allowed to have the app.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had an aversion to TikTok because I was so hardcore, nothing could ever beat Vine.
Sure.
And that was my stance for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And then you started sending me clips.
I was like, bro.
And I didn't install the app for the longest time. I would just click the links and watch them in browser.
Yeah, and then close them back out again. I did that when I did that with Ken's for a while. She was sending me TikToks like every day while I was at work or stuff like that. Okay, all right, check them out. Watch them, and then.
Then you kept sending me funnier and funnier clips, and I was like, okay, these are pretty good. Maybe I'll just install the app just to look around.
Just to browse, right? Just to browse.
Just to browse.
And then skip forward, dude.
So then other people start sending me clips, and it spirals out of control to where I've spent literal entire days.
Now you just send me like 40 clips a day, bro. Like, dude, I've created a monster.
I've gotten to the point where I have swiped and liked for so long that TikTok will not let me like.
And they're like, hey, you need to take a chill, bro.
It literally pops up a notification and says, you're swiping too fast. Take a break.
That's hilarious because, like, literally, 6 months ago, you were like, TikTok is for children. It's stupid and nothing will ever be fine. And now you're like, TikTok has to tell you to, bro, take a chill. You are too addicted to TikTok.
Here's the funny thing. You think I send you a lot of clips?
You send your other friends a lot more clips, I'm sure.
One of my friends on TikTok that I just send clips back and forth to in the app, we probably we probably share 80 or 90 clips with each other
I don't
a day.
really send people clips back and forth in the app at all.
Honestly, the messaging system in TikTok is really good.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll check it out more then.
Because you can, when you hit share, it'll pop up a list of names, and you can just click the people you want to send it to, and instead of having to copy and paste the link,
I never copy and paste the link. I just click on, I can click on Messenger or iPhone Message or, iMessage.
I always copy and paste the link.
Yeah, I can just click on Messenger and it pulls out my Messenger chats from
I gotta
Facebook.
look now because I don't even think I get an option for Messenger in my share menu.
Must be an Android thing.
Probably. I don't care what Apple does. I'm never picking up an iPhone again.
Never doing it. Never picking up an iPhone again.
Never.
We're about 35 minutes into this podcast here.
Oh, I do have an option for Messenger.
You should do that.
I should do that.
That's how I send you and Mike TikToks all the time.
I hate doing that. The reason I choose to copy and paste the link is because usually the chats that I want to send
aren't at the top
of the list, and you can't.
See, you and Mike are at the top of my messenger list always. I hardly ever message anybody else unless it's business related on Facebook Messenger.
Yeah,
it's you and Mike and you, Mike, and our group chat with you and Mike.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the only top 3 things on my Facebook Messenger
all the
time.
Pretty much same. I've got you, Mike, our group chat, and I've got a couple other group chats.
Oh, I got you. Yep. It's fun stuff, though. It's good stuff.
Funny. So, yeah, I
fought it for a while, but welcome.
I have an addiction now.
You have a problem now, bro. Oh, shit.
I've gained followers.
Oh, yeah?
Actually. Just simply based on the fact of following people.
Oh, really?
Yeah, following people that I like their
I'm pulling up your
clips and stuff.
Pulling up your thing now.
I've got 39 followers.
Okay, all right. So yeah, and you've only posted on there 3 times?
I've only posted twice.
Twice. Okay, so yeah, you got a cute little following there. Do you want to take a guess how many followers I have now?
Thousands.
Okay. It's a minimum requirement of thousands. I have 2,424.
Okay, I was expecting you to go higher than that when you contradicted me there.
No.
I thought you were going to say tens of thousands.
No. It's minimum requirement of thousands. I just have just over 2,000 followers. I do have 55,000 likes though. Which is kind of nice. Good.
I got a decent 100 or so, 100 or 200 likes on my first clip.
Yeah, that's kind of nice to have especially if you just keep doing that, posting consistent content like that.
I think the reason that clip blew up the way it did and got 2,000 views and all those likes is because I tagged Destiny 2 and I tagged the raid. I posted it the day the raid came out, and nobody could get on because the servers were blasted.
And you somehow managed to get on and try that, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, hey, it's worth doing. Just posting stuff like that, even if it's not your regular content you post all the time, just having content like that you can post, semi-consistently, even be able to, I don't know, get a little bit of a following on there. Yep. Because you make content. You make content in one form or another.
Yeah, I try to make content. I don't make as much content as you make.
Dude, I barely even make as much content, though. I make more TikTok content than I actually do creative content. Because my TikToks are usually just spur of the moment. I had a funny thought, and I pulled it up. And one of my favorite TikToks of mine, this sounds so vain, but...
Do you think that's not creativity, though?
I know that it is because they're creative thoughts, but I'm thinking more along the lines of actually,
you're thinking
skilled media work.
Yeah, putting effort into it.
Exactly. Actually, editing in Premiere and stuff like that. That, I don't do that very often, as often as I'd like.
Yeah.
But I do, just grab my phone and whip it out and shoot a TikTok. I don't know why I think this is so funny. Maybe it's just me being a narcissist or conceited or whatever, but, I have one TikTok of me walking across the rooftop of Nationwide Building. Have you seen it?
I saw it. It was your most recent one, right?
No. Actually, that was the drone shot, but I'm talking about just before that.
Oh, I think I saw that one, too.
A couple of clips before that. But anyway, the building is, not even kidding, thousands of feet long. It's so long. This rooftop... It takes forever, and
that's a pretty big building.
It is a huge building. South Park's a huge building. But anyway, I was walking across the rooftop because I was fixing cameras. And I was like, pros and cons of fixing cameras on the rooftop. Like, pro, I'm outside and the weather's nice. I'm like, con, this rooftop is half a mile long. I gotta take these little baby steps and it takes forever. I don't know why I thought it was so funny when I posted that.
I thought it was pretty funny.
I don't know. I enjoyed it. And actually, that one did pretty well as far as like likes and views and stuff go. But I don't know. I want to post creative content. I have so many funny ideas for TikToks that cross my mind throughout the day while I'm at work and stuff like that. Where I can't really shoot TikToks as much.
Here's the other thing too. It doesn't always have to be comedy.
I know, but I have so many good ideas. Like, wow, that would be a great TikTok.
Yeah.
And I feel like it would do really well.
For instance,
I should write these down.
Think about the fact the other day when we were talking about cards and card tricks and sleight of hand and stuff.
Yeah.
What if you just did like cool shots of card flair and stuff?
Yeah, okay.
And posted clips of that on TikTok.
I could do stuff like that. I just always try to think about the kind of TikToks that I like to watch.
Mm-hmm.
And I love watching like really sweet cinematography stuff, the same as I do on Instagram, Facebook, stuff like that, because I follow a lot of cinematography pages, stuff like that. Behind the scenes, tips and tricks, like how you got this shot and what gear you use, and where you can see a BTS and the final shot like stacked on each other.
Yeah.
At the same time, stuff like that. I love watching stuff like that, but then I also just love the same thing everybody else loves on TikTok. It's just really dumb humor. It's just like that doesn't make any sense, but it's so funny. Like. Just like they make a joke or do something stupid or do something funny or whatever. I love watching stuff like that.
Some of the people that I follow just make me die every time.
There's great content out there. So I have ideas.
It's so utterly. I don't know what it is about humans that we find funny about this kind of humor, but it's literally stupid.
Yeah, it's dumb. It's so dumb.
It's dumb, but
I
it's
love it. It's so great.
Hilarious, and it tears me apart every time.
It's just every day there's more TikToks. Ken's and I have a daily ritual of sitting down together on the couch when I get home from work.
Yeah.
And like, I have TikToks to show you, even despite the fact that we text each other TikToks all throughout the day. There are an elite select few TikToks that every day we get home and we're like, these are TikToks that were too good to send you. Yeah. I had to wait to be here with you to experience you watching this TikTok for the first time.
There's a lot of TikToks that I could see require that.
Oh yeah, that. But then there's so many times where we'll sit there and be like, oh my god, I saw that. Oh my god, I saw that. Oh my god, I saw. Yeah, I already saw that one. I already saw that one. We're like, yeah, I bet you would have. Like Ken's and I have like the exact same For You page because we send each other so many videos and stuff like that. Yeah. The algorithm's just got us synced up now. We're like two ladies on their period that spend a lot of time together. We're just like our For You page is perfectly in sync. I literally like an hour ago, sitting on the couch, saw her swipe by a video. My next video was that same video. I was like, oh, that's so weird.
That's weird.
Yeah, we're like synced up, man.
That's
it's
almost
super weird.
creepy.
I know, right? Anyway, stuff like that happens with us all the time. But yeah, man, TikTok is blowing up right now. There's a lot going on with it.
Yeah.
It's good stuff, though.
Yep.
I wish we had more movies to talk about this year. There was just no movies this year. I'm so sad.
I'm really upset.
I'm down to see Tenet. Oh, there's a bunch coming out on Christmas Day I really want to see.
Yeah, so what movies are you looking forward to?
Man, I'm going to have to kind of remember some of them. There's one called Promising Young Woman, I think. And the trailers for it look so good.
Don't know if I've even seen the trailer.
Dude, it's pretty sweet. You have to check that one out. And then there's a few others that were coming out Christmas Day. Let me just take a quick Google search.
Yeah, let's take a look here and figure out what movies we want to see. I know. So, Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman, yeah.
Wonder Woman 1984 got postponed, correct? It got postponed?
I thought it was coming out on Christmas.
No, I thought was pretty sure it got postponed.
Oh, man, it's so weird. No, it's coming out Christmas.
It's coming out Christmas?
Coming out Christmas on HBO Max and in select theaters.
Okay.
Disney's Soul, that looks really good. Mm-hmm. Promising Young Woman.
Marvel Eternals comes out next year.
Oh, we talked about next year? I thought we were just talking about, like, Christmas this year.
I just put in upcoming movies.
Okay, yeah. Marvel's Eternals looks good. I'm so ready for Black Widow, man. I was ready for Black Widow when it was supposed to drop last year, and it never did.
I know. I'm psyched for Black Widow.
Psyched for Black Widow. I'm psyched for all the new Marvel movies. Did you see all the announcements the other day?
Of?
Disney Plus went off, bro.
Did they?
Yeah, dude, they were popping off the other day.
This is news to me.
Oh, really? Okay, we can talk about this for a second.
Yeah, fill me in.
Okay, so let's start off with my personal favorite, which is Marvel. Mm-hmm. Disney Plus went ham, and they announced, they made 14 announcements in one day for Marvel alone.
Really?
They made 10 announcements for Star Wars, and then they made a bunch of actual Disney and Pixar announcements.
Really? Okay. Regarding Star Wars, I did see the Kenobi announcement.
Kenobi announcement, I know, and we talked about that a little bit.
Yeah, because
Ewan
McGregor and Hayden Christensen are
so stoked about
both
that.
coming back.
I'm pretty happy with that. Let me tell you what I'm most excited about, though. Here's the Marvel movies. So we knew about the Falcon and the Winter Soldier getting their own TV show. Mm-hmm. We knew about Loki getting his own TV show. And we had heard about this What If TV show. But they actually released trailers for all of those things, which is so awesome. Then they announced the full cast list for Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Rings, or the Legend of the Ten Rings. Captain Marvel 2, they officially announced, which we knew it was coming, whatever.
Oh.
Hawkeye TV show.
Okay, that'll be good.
I knew that was coming, but they officially locked in. Jeremy Renner will definitely be on the show, and so will Haley Steinfeld will take on the role as the new Hawkeye. Mm-hmm. I think it's going to be his daughter or something like that. They announced She-Hulk. Mm-hmm. Which is going to be great. They announced Moon Knight, which is pretty sweet. I'm actually kind of excited to see that one. One of my top favorites for sure is Secret Invasion. Have you ever heard about the Secret Invasion comic books?
No.
Okay, you watched Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
You liked Captain Marvel.
Yep.
Okay. Well, the Skrull come to Earth and they disguise themselves as humans.
Yeah.
There's a whole comic books
based on the Skrull?
Based on the Skrull called Secret Invasion, where the Skrull infect most of the human population and take over S.H.I.E.L.D. and stuff like that. And
really,
and that it's literally a secret invasion of Earth. So they announced a TV show coming to Disney Plus called Secret Invasion, where Nick Fury will be there. Where they're bringing Samuel L. Jackson in as Nick Fury for the Secret Invasion TV show, which is going to be. I'm stoked about that because I'm really excited to see that storyline play out.
That sounds like it'd be really good.
They announced one called Ironheart, and the Ironheart comic books are basically about. And this is I have a little bit of a problem with Ironheart. Basically, it's this, 12-year-old girl named Riri Williams who is somehow, inexplicably, smarter than Tony Stark and builds better Iron Man suits than Tony Stark. And I kind of have a problem with that because she has no real reason to be ridiculously smarter than Tony Stark in the MCU.
That makes me uncomfortable.
I know, right? I don't get it. I don't understand. If she was like a superhero and her superpower being...
Is it canon to the MCU?
This will be all of these will be canon to the MCU. The only one that's not technically canon to the MCU is What If, because the whole premise of the show What If, have you heard about that at all?
Yeah.
Is what if Peggy Carter became Captain America instead of became the super soldier
instead of Rogers?
Yeah, she'd be Captain Britain because she's not American. What if instead of, this is one of my personal favorites, what if instead of Peter Quill being abducted and becoming Star-Lord, what if T'Challa was abducted and became Star-Lord?
Oh, no.
And they showed it in the trailer. I'm so stoked to see it, man. I'm so stoked to see what happens and stuff like that. I want to see the What If series. So anyway, Ironheart.
Yep.
Then they have a new one. This was a brand new announcement. I don't think anybody saw this one coming, called Armor Wars. Mm-hmm. And it's Rhodey. And Don Cheadle's going to come back as Rhodey and do a whole series, I believe, on... Stark's armor falling into the wrong hand, something like that. Then they have the Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special, which I'm excited about.
That'll be good.
Which will have Thor in it.
That'll be good.
And then
that'll be really good.
Last three, I Am Groot, a mini series called I Am Groot.
That sounds amazing.
It's just short stories about baby Groot.
That sounds amazing.
I know, right? They officially locked in Christian Bale will be coming into Thor: Love and Thunder.
Okay, yeah.
Christian Bale will be the big bad in Thor: Love and Thunder. He's going to be Gore the God Butcher.
Nice.
Which is going to be fantastic.
I'm looking forward to that.
Quantumania, which is... It's going to be good. That's the next Ant-Man and the Wasp series. I'm excited about that.
Yeah, there's...
And lastly...
There's a third Ant-Man movie coming.
Third Ant-Man movie. And lastly, a new Fantastic Four reboot.
Finally.
Yes.
What, 15 years later?
No, they had a second reboot.
Was there?
Yeah, there was a second reboot. With Miles, what's his face, and
I don't know. I never saw the second
I saw
reboot.
it. It was not great. It was another Fantastic Four franchise.
I don't know if anything will ever be as good as the first.
Here's what I'm excited about. The first one honestly was not. I mean, it was really good for the time, but by comparison to the MCU movies now,
I think it's the nostalgia of those movies.
Yeah, I
that
like
really
the nostalgia too.
That one and Silver Surfer.
Here's what I'm excited about. This new Fantastic Four will take place in the official MCU.
That I'd like to see.
And one of my... we're going to have to wrap it after this. This is the real kicker for me. Have you heard about Doctor Strange 2, Multiverse of Madness?
I was just reading about that right here.
Yes, because they have Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield officially locked in as the cast of the movie to play Spider-Man.
Oh, no.
Because the whole concept is the Multiverse of Madness, that Doctor Strange is dealing with problems from a multiverse, right?
Yeah.
So the multiverse starts crossing over. Wanda Maximoff plays a thing in that. Scarlet Witch plays a whole role in that. WandaVision will set the TV show. WandaVision will set that up.
They're bringing in Tobey Maguire
and Andrew Garfield and Tom Holland to do a Spider-Verse. Sony accidentally slipped an announcement about that the other day on one of their South American YouTube channels or whatever. Anyway, I'm so excited.
Good.
And my top favorite of that announcement is they also officially locked in Ryan Reynolds on the cast list.
Nuh-uh.
I love Ryan Reynolds. I love Ryan Reynolds so much.
Does that mean Deadpool?
I don't know, because it's not obviously they didn't say. But Ryan Reynolds is on the cast list. Now, here's my theories.
I feel like they couldn't, because the whole thing about Deadpool is that
Fox owns it, but
he's not family friendly. He would not work.
He's not, but
he would not work in an MCU movie.
Now, here I'm okay with either of these two possibilities.
Okay.
A, Deadpool's in the movie. Great. I don't think he'll have a huge role. I think he'll kind of be more like a cameo role. Mm-hmm. Which I'm still okay with, because it means that Deadpool, in the multiverse, Deadpool breaks the fourth wall all the time in the comics. Even in the movies, he breaks the fourth wall. In one of the comic episodes, he didn't like what happened, so he just grabbed the pages and turned them back a few pages and started over, because he could do that, because he's Deadpool, right?
That's amazing.
So Deadpool just coming into the MCU, especially in a multiverse movie, makes it so great, because it means that he can come in from Fox and just do his own thing. So if Deadpool's in the movie, I'm okay with that. What I'm also okay with, and I really hope that I'm going to be a little bit disappointed, but I'm going to fall in love with this all the same, okay? It'll be a bittersweet moment, is if in the movie, the multiverse opens up, all Doctor Strange's, sling ring things, the portals start opening up, and whoo, Tom Holland, whoa, we got a Spider-Man, another Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire swings, Andrew Garfield. We have all these different heroes from other universes, a different version of Wanda Maximoff, a different version of Iron Man, a different version of all these characters come in.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, a silhouette walks in from the distance, and it's shaped like Ryan Reynolds, and you're like, Deadpool is coming in from the other. No, it's just Ryan Reynolds. It's just actually Ryan Reynolds walks in. And they're like, all these superheroes. And who's this guy? Is that Ryan Reynolds?
You know what the best part about that is?
And I would love it all the same. And he'd be like, what am I doing here?
The best part about that is that it would work.
It would work so well, because he would do that. Ryan Reynolds would do that, man.
He would do that, yeah.
Show up and just be like, it's just Ryan Reynolds. Can you imagine?
Oh man, that would be so good.
I would love that so much. That would be one of my favorite That would be my favorite MCU moment of all time, if Ryan Reynolds showed up in Multiverse of Madness just as Ryan Reynolds. Oh man. Anyway, all right, that's all I got. That would be pretty good. So those are the movies I'm excited. All the movies and TV shows I'm so stoked to see. I think it's gonna be great. I lost your camera apparently several minutes ago.
Uh-oh.
I don't know when I lost your camera, so I'm sorry if you guys have just been staring at my face for a while, for those of you who are watching via video or, whatever.
Yeah, we're gonna, you'll have seen his face for a little bit.
Yeah, let's try this. Oh.
There I am.
If I can get you focused.
Blurry. I don't know how long that was. I don't know how I didn't see it behind your head.
Honestly, I was kind of expecting you to watch your own camera there. Let me just keep focusing that on live on camera so you guys can see what's happening.
I really wasn't paying attention.
I wasn't either, man. I was trying to watch my screen through your screen right there. I was trying to watch that, and then I looked up and I was like, oh, that's color bars, isn't it? Oops. You guys can also see my top monitor up there. Short plug. That's my buddy Ruben. He's streaming right now. He's streaming Fortnite right now. Oh, he's streaming Rocket League right now.
Not Fortnite.
Sorry, last I looked, he was on Fortnite. Now he's on Rocket League.
I think since he started this stream today, he's played 4 or 5 different games.
Yeah, he was on Warzone, then he went to Fortnite. Now he's on Rocket League. I don't know what else, because I wasn't watching. I was doing a podcast. But anyway, I think we're going to wrap that up. I think that's the end of the podcast, man.
Yeah, that was pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, dude, we're going to swing back into this if I can. I'm going to try to get a bunch more guests. I got a bunch more guests lined up I've already talked to try to get on the podcast here. So we'll hopefully be doing more consistent episodes. We're going to leave this setup just kind of as is, or, make some modifications to more or less leave it in place where we can do podcasts more consistently.
Yep.
So I hope you guys come back, stick around, either on YouTube, on SoundCloud, whatever you guys got. That'd be great. But that's the end of the podcast. So you can check out my stuff if you want to find me online. My website is zmessina.com. All my social links are there. I'm also Z Messina on YouTube, on Facebook, on TikTok, and I'm just Zach Messina on Twitter if you're interested, and Z Messina Productions on Instagram.
Yep. You can follow all of my stuff. I am now seamlessly integrated. All of my social medias are all Aerofractal.
Aerofractal all throughout.
All throughout. Instagram, Twitch, Twitter,
SoundCloud,
YouTube. It's all Aerofractal.
Sweet. So you can check out all Ramsey stuff. We make content. I make videos. I do photography, stuff like that. Ramsey makes music, and he does photography, and he streams. So you can check out all his stuff there. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, and we will catch you guys hopefully very shortly in the next episode.
Peace.